Ooh. Ooh. Hello. Hi there, so in today's video I wanted to talk about things I would like to see in Bloxburg 2024. Brand new year, of course, so that means we've got a whole new year worth of updates waiting for us, and I'm very excited what Bloxburg is going to bring us this year. Last year was kind of more like them getting used to the games, like because there's new development team that are getting used to Bloxburg. I pretty much have a wish list for what I want to see, and let me know what you guys would like to see in the comments. What major things are you expecting to see in Bloxburg hopefully this year in 2024? So starting at number 1, revamps for the other town buildings. Yes, so last year we got a good look at some of the buildings here getting revamps, such as the gym, new sort of updated vibe, and of course it brought new things along with it other than just the building. We got athletic skill stuff. Bloxy Burgers turning into Bloxburgers came with a brand new job, and it also came with the overall like job system being worked on and making sure that every job pays out fairly equally now, which is great because gameplay, I love it. I love that a lot. Of course, we are still looking forward to a BFF supermarket revamp. In a way, it's very simple, still pretty outdated. I feel like it just needs to be a bit more exciting for a supermarket. I don't know. Some supermarkets are not very exciting, but Bloxburg should have a very nice looking one. Nice like revamp for the nightclub. Maybe there's a new job for that as well, where you could be a bouncer or something. Fancy furniture definitely needs a revamp as well. I think they're kind of hinting towards that slowly with the whole briefcase thing. I would love to see Bloxburg have their very own like version of IKEA in the game. I've talked about this several times, but yeah, like why not have their own version of IKEA? Because Coffee Stain is in Sweden, and you know what else is in Sweden? IKEA. Along with fancy furniture, they should have like limited furniture sets that rotate out of the actual building, like maybe every update or every other update. That'd be fun just to kind of see like a showcase of, you know, a furniture that only shows up every so often. I don't know, like a limited furniture set. Pizza Planet could definitely use a revamp as well. Maybe make it into an actual restaurant, like maybe a little bit bigger. Maybe they could redo some of the pizza baking job, you know? They could redo that job because I'm not doing that job for a while. Maybe they could also double it as an arcade, because, you know, why not? It's already based off Toy Story's Pizza Planet, right? If you're gonna, maybe they would have some issues with that. I don't know, but I wouldn't mind seeing Pizza Planet double as an arcade as well as a restaurant. So if it's possible, why not, right? Why not do that? Mike's Motors definitely needs a revamp too, like add some more cars into it, just kind of redo the whole building. Slowly but surely, we are getting like new buildings, but if I'm being honest with the town, like the map itself, I don't see us getting like a major map update in one update. I think their plan is to change every single building slowly, because I feel like if we one day just logged into the game and the whole map is different, it would be super overwhelming. It'd be kind of wild to get used to if like within one update everything changed. I think that's a problem. I feel like that's what they think, and I kind of agree. So that's why they're doing this very slow approach of revamping buildings and then potentially adding new ones to this map. I think that's what their goal is. Yeah, they're slowly but surely changing the map, but you know, if they're gonna add new buildings, I would definitely love like maybe a coffee shop for sure, maybe a movie theater, maybe a bowling alley. They could add an updated city hall too. A bank is definitely, I feel like a bank is definitely highly requested too, with the whole like bank teller job. Could also do like a withdrawal deposit bank system. We can actually save our money within the bank, how much money we want. But yeah, there's so many possibilities, so many more buildings and job opportunities for Bloxburg to have. All right, so coming at number 2, this is a really quick one, but new build mode music. Yes, I would love for them to add brand new like build mode music and a main menu music, just because, you know, a game's soundtrack is pretty iconic. Like most of us already know Bloxburg's main menu music, and it's kind of memed a lot. You know, yeah, a game soundtrack is very iconic and it's super important. I would love a brand new soundtrack for build mode, because right now, no. It's alright, it's not bad, but I would like more variety of build mode music. Like every time maybe you enter build mode, you have a chance of hearing like different soundtracks, like different songs. So they should add like 6 of them or something for build mode. That would be nice. Maybe start off with like 3 or 4. And maybe a main menu music too. That'd be fun. You know, just kind of main menu music is like the first impression of the game, the introduction. Like if you have some good music that fits the game, oh, that would be great. Like it's definitely something to remember, right? Number 3, in build mode, being able to move your entire builds or being able to select multiple objects. I've had this like in my Bloxburg imaginary wish list for the longest time. You know, I get sick of moving things one by one. It would be cool to have like maybe like a button on the side side here that says move multiple objects, and you could like select a bunch of different objects and like move it all together to another spot of the plot. Good quality of life build mode update, especially if you buy a lot of the same things, right? But also being able to move your entire build. So let's say you have like a building and you accidentally put it on a spot within the plot that you don't like. Like, oh, I dislike how this build is so far away from the sidewalk. Click on something and to move it would be game changing, and to even rotate it too. Like, you don't like how a building is facing and you want to just like switch it, that would be great. Like, Sims 4 has this feature. I don't know how well Roblox deals with like moving bulky, like, you know, builds like that. I feel like it's definitely a Roblox issue for them to not have it yet in this game, but it's definitely possible, right? It's definitely possible. Back to build mode number 4, being able to rotate gable roofs. I will only talk about this for a short amount of time. You know how gable roofs work in this game? Only faces a certain way depending on what the size of it is. So if it's like longer vertically, it will face like, you know, the front and back like this, right? Face like this. But if it's more long horizontally, it will look like that. That is how the gable roofs work in this game. I love slanted roofs because you can actually rotate them. Like, okay, look, see how it rotates? You're actually seeing the slanted roof rotate. So I'm hoping for gables, you're able to do that too eventually. Right now, we don't have the feature. If you try to press R to rotate the gable roof, it just changes the like scaling points. So number 5, have you ever had that problem of losing an item within one of your plots and you just can't seem to find it? So maybe they could add in a search feature to tell you exactly where that item is. So say like if you're trying to look for your Bloxburg car, you just type in that car's name and it'll tell you, oh yeah, this car is located on this named plot. So you can go to that plot and like find it easily and get it back. Okay, it's a quality of life feature. So to add on to number 5, in the main menu, you know how you have like your list of plots and stuff. Your favorite plot is somewhere down the list and you want to move it to the very top. They should have it to where you could edit and like move that plot to wherever you want. You could have it at the very top if you'd like. Or they could also add in like a favorites sort of like button. And then you could also filter within your list. Like they also need like list filtering too. Maybe from like oldest to newest, favorites only and stuff. Like that would be great. Number 6, foundations. I feel like foundations is another, you know, request for Bloxburg in build mode. Not all houses are like flat on the ground. Some houses are actually a little bit above the ground, like they're on a foundation. Some people obviously make their own foundations by using like the flat roof. I mean, technically they have the illusion of foundations, but we don't really have. We could use, of course, the flat roof tool for like a fake foundation and like put something over that. I don't know. Like this is the illusion, I guess. It would be nice to have it like as a normal feature in the game. It would actually change quite a bit with the Bloxburg building scene, right? It supports the structure above. It keeps out groundwater, right? It keeps out groundwater. You know, it acts as a barrier to water and soil vapor. I just Googled that. 7, another build mode thing, adding things to inventory. This is still a thing on my list, but I'm sure many of us could agree. As of lately, you're only able to put in limited items like Bloxburg items and seasonal items into your inventory by just flat out deleting it. You know, they haven't included that feature as of yet still. I feel like it's a Roblox thing again. Imagine you buy one of these expensive vehicles, like, you know, like the beach buggy, $200,000. Imagine you buy this, but you actually want it on a different plot instead of like selling it and losing your money. The value of it goes down, obviously. Being able to move it to a different plot would be nice because it's so expensive. Let me just put these in my inventory. Number 8, I would love for them to add a Bloxburg gallery feature, maybe like a little, I don't know what to call it, maybe a shop, maybe a marketplace. You know, Bloxburg is all about the community build, so they should add in definitely like a gallery where you can upload your own builds so other people can buy it, purchase it with Bloxburg cash to have it for themselves, while also giving the builders a percentage of that as well. Rollville has this feature, they call it the marketplace, where people can like upload their builds to it and then other people can search for it, download it, and buy it with the in-game cash. And then of course the builder gets a good percentage of it, so that way they can build more things. So it's such a normal thing in Sims 4. Not only is it good for builders, but I feel like it would be great for content creators and even speed builders. I feel like speed builders could definitely advertise their build for it in Bloxburg, and so many people could actually go buy it, right? People can go get it, so that way they don't have to like build it themselves. That would be great. That would save like people who are trying to get that built so much time. It would give the builders more money to create even more things for their content. Content creators who do tours could also buy those speed builders builds, advertise speed builders build, have that build themselves. Like, it's just all around, I feel like a win-win. I don't know, I feel like it would snowball, right? Even in a limited form, that would be great. Maybe you'd have to buy like a Game Pass, seller Game Pass. I don't know. It is definitely a highly requested feature. Overall, if you think about it, I feel like it is a positive for everyone involved, but I can see where like there are some negative things that come with it too. But Sims 4 has it, you know, like it's very normalized in Sims 4. Maybe Bloxburg could normalize it too. Number 9, mobile phones. Yes, this is coming back again in my wish list. But yeah, Bloxburg is all about roleplay as well as, you know, not only building but roleplay and slash gameplay. Definitely in the future, within the backpack system, there should be like a phone or something that you can bring up, and within that phone you could play radio music or something, play like the most basic radio music, have your own custom decal ID wallpapers for your like phone screensaver. Online banking app in Bloxburg would be great whenever they do add a bank in the game, because yeah, why not? There could also be like a messaging app so you can like direct message someone in the server, and obviously that messaging app would only work with people in your current server. You know how like right now in the Roblox chat, obviously you could do /w and type in the person's name and talk to them privately. Of course, they can make that a little bit more realistic with the Bloxburg phone app, right? Messaging app. I think Row Citizens has that feature, but once again, it's only for people within your server that you can message. You can't message anyone outside of your server. Of course, when you actually use your phone, like in the game, there should be an animation of your character like literally holding, I don't know, your character will like hold their phone. Pretend this is a phone, okay? When you're actually messaging someone, your character could like look like they're typing. If your character's listening to music, maybe they're like jamming to the music playing. I don't know, there could be just some animations for that. That would be really cool. I would love to see that. And it's a realistic thing. Number 10, this is controversial, okay? Don't yell at me yet. Okay, I've talked about this a lot too, okay? Number 10, pets. All right, when we think of pets, a lot of us tend to really think of Adopt Me, because, you know, Adopt Me is super popular for its gambling. Or that game was about adopting like actual adopting children, roleplay, adopting babies and stuff. But it's, let's be real, Adopt Me has turned into a pet trading game, okay? That's all it's known for now. For Bloxburg pets, it would be way different. There will be no trading, no gambling, so no like, you know, loot boxes or whatever, like, oh, you buy this and you have a chance of getting this pet. No. There will be none of that. As long as there's no trading, no gambling, I feel like pets in this game would be great. Maybe in Bloxburg, there could be a brand new building in the town, like the pet adoption shelter. I wouldn't really say pet shop because there's a negative meaning with shopping for pets, right? So maybe they could have a pet adoption shelter where you could, you know, purchase, rescue, you know, animals like dogs, cats, maybe like small animals like hamsters, gerbils, snakes. I don't know, something like that. Adoption shelter with all sorts of pets you can choose from that you want to rescue. And then of course the pet itself stays on your plot. If you'd like, you could have it stay at home, and that pet itself would walk around your house. It would interact with its own furniture. Maybe it'll go sit on your couch. Maybe it'll go sit on your bed. Maybe it'll go jump on your counter or something like that by itself. I don't want my pet constantly following me in Bloxburg if that's what they're gonna add, right? Maybe there could be boundaries where your pet can only stay on your plot for a bit. Obviously, you could take your pet out for a walk if you like with a leash, walk your pet down the street, or just take him with you. Overall, your pet would have like its own mood bars. Like, just like we do in this game, like we have our own fun, energy, hunger, and hygiene, have their own mood bars that you would have to take care of. And if you don't take care of your pets, they would run away and go back to the adoption shelter or something. But yeah, I feel like pets, if done well, could actually be so good for Bloxburg. It would add a new sort of gameplay. Pets are realistic. Maybe so many people watching this right now have their own pets, you know, your own dog, your own cat, your own small animals. I don't like how like whenever a game has pets, it's instantly compared to Adopt Me. You just need to do it a lot different than Adopt Me for sure. Like, make it actually feel like the pets matter. Like the pets have their own personalities. That's my take on pets. I know it's controversial, but so number 11, more neighborhood plot locations. Yes, So currently there's only 2 places you can spawn at, which is Riverside Estates and Bloxy Acres. For them to add in more plot locations in the future, maybe if you have the premium game pass, exclusive location like maybe a house by the beach would be nice. Maybe a house up here near the highway / freeway, whatever, because there's a lot of empty space over here. So maybe you don't like people in the neighborhood, so you want to move somewhere else. Number 12, so within vehicles there could be like a, you know, a brand new RV. This is my van life addiction, like my van life obsession coming through. You're probably gonna be like, what in the world is happening? But maybe within vehicles you could buy like a camper van that you can fully customize. Like, you know, pretend you bought like, okay, I'm just gonna use an inventory item actually. You're able to customize, like you can, you know, choose what kind of furniture you like to put in there. Of course there's limitations within the RV. If you did not like living in the town itself, you could move into an RV and just literally go anywhere, park anywhere you like within the actual map and just live wherever you want, right? Just to have freedom. Your mobile home just right here. You know, you're cooking up a nice dinner and then you can just go out and just sit by the river or something. All right, so the last thing on my list, number 13, cars have trunk storage. Yes, it is. This is a small little detail I would love for them to add, but our cars are just, you know, it's just a vehicle, you know, it's a standard vehicle, get from one place to another, that's all they are. But it would be nice to have like this extra detail, like this feature where you could like pop open the trunk and be able to add in like items in there, whether it's like, I feel like only foods and like roleplay items could be put in the trunk. That should be like the limits for it. But anyway guys, that will wrap up my 2024 Bloxburg wish list, update wish list. Hopefully some of these things get added. It'd be a miracle if everything got added, but I will not count on that. But let me know what you personally would like to see added in Bloxburg this year. If you guys did enjoy this video though, you found it interesting, inspiring in a way, make sure to leave a big old thumbs up and make sure to hit the subscribe button too. It is completely free, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye! Yeah, you may see a few repeats on this list, but it's, you know, these things aren't even added yet. So of course I have to bring it back up, and they are pretty highly requested, I think.